Well, fuck me. Firstly, I just want to say rip to Pulisic and Azpilicueta. The two hamstring injuries, and Pedro as well. Honestly, we just had no luck today. Like, three of our guys had like pretty serious injuries. Pedro literally he got sent to Suplex City. But yeah, Azpilicueta, obviously the captain of the team. I love you, mate. I know you're watching, and I really do love you. Um, but I'm sorry to say this, but
It's time to go!
mate, honestly, there's literally, I'm getting so pissed off. But there's so proper waste men in this team. Honestly, the whole defense, apart from like Reece James and Zoom, needs to fucking get out of this team. Rudiger and Alonso are the biggest frauds in this team, and I don't give a shit if I'm copying Hugh Wizzy's phrase, because genuinely, these guys are actually frauds. How the fuck has Marcus Alonso snuck his way from Bolton Wanderers into Chelsea? Like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, literally, he can't fucking defend to save his life. There was a time when he fucking kicked the ball and it literally went behind him. Played a through ball to like fucking Reece Nelson or something. Honestly, he's the biggest dickhead on this team. Like, fuck, oh mate. The fact that Rudiger is still starting for Chelsea when like Christensen and Tomori's on the bench, literally, it blows my brain. How the fuck is Rudiger? Rudiger is one of the worst centre backs in the league. He wouldn't even fit into like Brighton squad. Honestly, he's so poor. The second goal. Oh mate, this is literally giving me PTSD. But the second goal was basically all down to him. Kurt Zuma did a brilliant job. You know, he shielded the right foot shot from Aubameyang, forced him onto his weaker foot. But obviously Aubameyang is just sick, so you couldn't really do much there. But Rudiger, what the fuck? You're up against Bellerin and you're jumping over the ball, letting him just run past. What the fuck are you doing? Honestly, go back to Germany or Rome or wherever you came from, because we don't want you here anymore. Like, honestly, you're pathetic. You're actually a dickhead. Like, it's the FA Cup final and you're jumping over the fucking ball, you retard. No, it actually pisses me off how bad the defence is, because they're literally so piss poor. Honestly, like, Jorginho is the slowest prick I know. Like, literally, oh my god, mate, he's just such a fucking afro cunt. And I literally have an afro as well, which just pisses me off, because he just doesn't do us justice. What did he do? What did he actually do? He made one decent pass to Mason Mount, which he almost got onto. But what the fuck did he do? He did absolutely nothing. Kovacic, to be fair, is decent, but all he does is run through. He run through. He run through a couple of players and then just passes it sideways. He does fuck all for the team. Like, literally, just get out, go back to Real Madrid. Like, just sell him or keep him on the bench. He's not fucking good enough to be in the top four, honestly. How we got into the top four is literally crazy. Literally don't know how we got top four. This team is shit, honestly. Why the fuck was Kante not playing? I know he was a bit injured, but I mean, it's the FA Cup final. We ain't playing for a couple, like 2 more months. Come on, man. Like, honestly, the fucking lineup today was just full of crabs. They're just fucking passing sideways. No one was passing forward. Giroud, Pulisic, and Mount, who started, literally got no fucking service. Like, they got the ball and they just do everything themselves. Just nothing fucking happened. Ross Barkley came on and it was a bit better. You know, he was a bit more creative. But Kovacic and Jorginho, what the fuck do they do? They just hold the ball and keep possession for nothing. They're fucking useless. Now, I don't want to criticise Giroud too much, because he's actually a decent striker and he's probably saved our season since Project Restart. But I mean, today he was actually fucking shit. Like, again, I don't know if he's. Oh, mate, I don't even know. He's like missed the FA Cup and he doesn't even turn up for us. Now, he wasn't really getting the service. Like, we weren't really able to crossing the balls like we wanted to. Which, you know, it's a shame. Tammy Abraham was definitely a lot more equipped for this match, but Giroud was shit. Oh, but don't get me fucking started on the ref. I don't even. Anthony Taylor, the fucking prick. Honestly, go back to your fucking egg town, you fucking slut. Oh, mate, you honestly. Oh, this guy. Oh my god, does he fucking know what VAR is? Jorginho gets stood on by Granit Xhaka or Ceballos or whatever, and he gets sent off for it. I'm sorry, yeah. I didn't know it was a fucking offence to be stood on. Why? Oh, mate, and the reasoning that they didn't take it to VAR is because VAR doesn't review yellow cards. What? What type of rule is that? You know how to. What? How? What do you mean VAR can't review yellow cards? Oh my, it can review anything. It's literally the record. VAR is just rewinding the fucking game. Why can't you just rewind the fucking game? The man's getting sent off for being stood on, and you're not helping the poor lad out. Martinez, the goalkeeper, literally runs out of the penalty box, grabs the ball and jumps back in. Anthony Taylor's like, oh, I didn't see it. Like, what? Honestly, mate, you were on some crazy stuff, Anthony. Like, honestly, I'd never want to see you on a fucking football pitch again. You're an absolute twat. What the fuck was this? You need to go home and fucking seriously think about what you did today. Because you fucking ruined my life, honestly. My life is over. The last minutes of the match when Pedro was basically taking over the Chelsea team, like the free kick, firstly, that should have been a free kick. And can I say, if he actually went to VAR, and which would have given us the free kick, Pedro wouldn't have actually dislocated his shoulder because the game would have stopped. So yeah, his dislocated shoulder is all down to Anthony Taylor for his fucking lack of fucking brains. And even after that, the Socrates challenge. Now this is probably a bit biased for me, but I mean the thing is, yeah, Socrates did fucking throw Pedro to the floor, resulting in him dislocating his shoulder, and Anthony Taylor still doesn't give a shit about looking at it to potentially be a penalty. I'm sorry, yeah, but if someone makes a challenge on someone and they dislocate their shoulder, it at least deserves to be looked at. Because if you give enough force to dislocate someone's shoulder, then you probably fucking fouled them. And Lampard as well, he had a brilliant season, and I do really love him. Like, he's one of the men in the world I would marry. I do love him, but today he was a bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. The subs were kind of fucked up because the two injuries had to go off at separate times, which meant that we could only bring on 3 subs instead of 5 because 2 of them had to be used for the injuries. But he should have brought the subs on way earlier. He brought on Tammy Abraham was the one that had to come on. I was saying since like half time, bring Tammy on, bring Tammy on. The game was not suited for Giroud, and we needed a pressing forward on. Tammy Abraham will run down. Tammy Abraham has the pace to get behind the lines. Giroud can barely run. He can barely fucking walk. Like, it was kind of poor, and the lack of creativity in midfield as well really showed that like someone like Barkley had to come on, or bring Pedro on and put Mount in midfield. I mean, he took Mount off after a while, and Mount was one of our best players of the game. And that pissed me off. He brought Callum Hudson-Odoi on. He hasn't done fuck all season, and he didn't do fuck all. Honestly, it just pisses me off. No one did. No one had a fucking good match. It ruined my day. It really has. It's sad though, because it's the youth of our team has really been let down here by the experienced players. Because if you think about the players who did well today, Mount, Reece James did decent. He did try. It wasn't as good, but that's because he had no support. Also, Pulisic, who fucking rip, he was let down. But also players on the bench like Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tammy Abraham, all these players, Tamori, they've had such a brilliant season. Literally, the youth academy have saved us this season, and the experienced players like Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Giroud, Caballero. Caballero didn't have a great game. I'm sorry, he just didn't. And oh mate, the thing is, yeah, the fact that we have to play a fucking granddad in goal in the FA Cup final just shows how fucking shit our goalkeeping options are. Like, what the fuck, Kepa, get out. Honestly, I saw a stat today. He's one of like the worst goalkeepers statistically in like the last 70 years. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, honestly, you're fucking smaller than me. He's like 6 foot. Like, oh mate, you're fucking who the fuck are you? What the hell, mate? Honestly, we've had a good season, so I don't want to get too uptight about this. But honestly, Chelsea's fucked if we don't change. Lampard, please fucking buy a left back, a goalkeeper, and a centre back. We need them so much. Oh my days, man! Literally, it's fucking shit. I hate watching Chelsea like this because it's just fucking shit. We got beat by a mid-table team, and that's the worst thing. A mid-table team won the FA Cup. What the hell? They're fucking 8th, and we literally just gifted them Europa League. They're fucking main rivals as well. Oh man, I'm just pissed off. Have a good day, guys.